Objection!
Objection!
You're sure the defendants were standing right in front of the crew member? Absolutely, they were facing each other the entire time. Boom! Well, that's weird, because it clearly contradicts this evidence. What? What do you mean? According to the victim's medical reports, the blow was dealt to the back of the head. The back of the head. Do you understand now? If they were facing each other, there's no way the victim could have been hit from behind. Yes, sir! Well, I've made him do his, failing animation. Witness, can you offer an explanation for this contradiction? Yes, explain yourself. It's the first I'm hearing of this. Yes, sir, it's strange, isn't it? I'm totally sure they were fighting face to face. Oh, his chocolate's actually disappearing a little bit. I swear there's melted chocolate bar on it. It doesn't look like he's lying, but then... Hey Nick, look at me! What the hell, Maya? What the actual freaking hell? What the actual freaking hell, Maya? Seriously. I was just checking if I could hit the back of your head while you were facing me. It doesn't seem doable, especially for someone as vertically challenged as me. How about you keep your dangerous little experiments at the head of yours, Maya? I kind of like living thing. Jeez. It's crazy. At least you've learned a couple of important things. First, this witness is unreliable. Second, that the prosecution didn't investigate the case properly. He's no Edgeworth! If my gut feeling is right. There's much more to this case than meets the eye. There's my chance. What should I do? Plead not guilty? Let's do that. Let's do it. We're in for the the full haul here. Your Honour, the defence asserts once more. But the defendant, the speller can spell it, is innocent. What? This is foolishness. I can save her. I can make her. I can get her off the hook. I can do it. Just who do you think you are, anyway? Waltzing in here with your ridiculous assumptions? Bold on that, I say. That's not what it was supposed to be. What did you just say? Not how it was supposed to be. There's going to be some. It's going to be like an entirely new set of corruption. Ah well. In light of this new development, the court's opinion is the defendant is in no way cleared of suspicion. However, the witness's testimony has been proven unreliable. It's more like it. Looks like I'm starting to win over the judge.
Objection!
Oh great, what now? Don't forget the defendant admits all charges. Surely her guilt is beyond doubt.
Objection!
The defendant is just a schoolgirl. You can't go on her confession alone. So far, I've established only one thing. That Mr. Styles is neither an expert nor even a reliable witness.
Hold it!
He doesn't look happy. Oh great, who's this now? Oh, him, okay. In my long 6-month career as a security guard, never have my professionalism and my expertise been questioned. Isn't 6 months barely past the probation period? Probably. You're saying Goldilocks there is innocent. In other words, that she didn't assault anyone. And that she didn't steal this toy. Isn't that so, Mr. Lawyer? Yes, at least. We have yet to see any proof that you tried to steal it. Okay. I got you there. Huh? What? Got me how? I have a decisive piece of evidence. How many hats does he have? The proof the girl was trying to kidnap PC Badger. Okay. Let's see the evidence before we overreact, shall we? You flinch is shocked. When I seized the girl at the crime scene, she was clasping this in her hand. She didn't even seem to notice. What, a tag that says London? I can see how that would be very decisive evidence. And what would that be? It would appear to be PC Badger's tag, Your Honour. Now that you mention it, this basket does have some sort of ill-fitting tag attached. What's this agreed on tag? That's an address? Oh, you mean there's an address written on there? It appears to be Scotland Yard's and their telephone number. It is Scotland Yard's mascot after all. His tag has been ripped from one of the PC Badger's toys. Yes, sir! The subject caused an act of nicking his very toy. The tag was ripped off during the fight. Oh no! Okay, well, how are we going to get out of this one? What we have here is the decisive evidence that she was trying to steal into cargo. No way! I wouldn't expect the evidence like that.
Objection!
Witness, I was never informed of such evidence. If you had this in your possession, why did you hand it to the police? Sorry, Mr. Prosecutor, I'm an expert at what I do. I'm an expert advice to myself. I better keep this my secret weapon. Such an expert. So very expert-like. So waiting for the right moment to single-handedly settle this trial. Well, Finch and I are both in uncharted waters now. Yep, no one can predict Johnny Smiles. This tag is vital evidence. It will be added to the court record. Taunt tag added to the court record. Let us have a look at it. Taunt tag from PC Badger. Espella was clasping it in her hand when seized by Smiles. How do we explain this one? I'm sure we'll find some testimony somewhere. Defense, Mr. Wright, was it? Yes, Prosecutor Flinch. Your appearance in this court was a very hastily decided affair. That's true. That call from the Attorneys Association came out of nowhere. Perhaps in all confusion, the request from the client escaped your attention. Were you not instructed to accept the sentence proposed by the prosecution? Well, yeah, technically. Kinda. She's pleading guilty, so there's not much you need to do. I suggest you accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution. Technically, we were told that. That's what you were asked to do. You have convinced us of all of your skills, so your good name will not suffer. Why not simply admit the defendant is guilty and call it a day? Because then I probably won't be able to carry on with the game. Depending on your stance on this matter, the court may now pass the verdict. My stance is something I don't need to think twice about. Yeah, I guess we'll end the trial. I mean, there's no way. Oops! I clicked on the wrong one by accident. Oh, that was entirely accidental. Oh, see, this could have been over now. We could all be going home and, you know, relaxing on the couch, just, you know, relaxing at home with a nice cup of cocoa. But instead, we're going to be stuck in this horrible, unair-conditioned courtroom for another few hours. All because I did a misclick. I'm so sorry, guys. What? The defense stands by its assertion that the spellcount Bella is not guilty. I do kind of wonder what would have happened if you'd have said, like, end the trial, though. It'd probably just be like the end of the game or something. If that's your desire, then I too have a request to make. Your Honour. Actually, no, Myra probably just talked me into continuing the case or something. Yes, Prosecutor Finch. The prosecution calls its second witness. Of course there's another witness. Who is it going to be? I actually have absolutely no idea. Interesting. Hey, wait a second, what about me? Come on, guys, don't forget about Johnny. Let me start over from the top, no detail omitted. Nope, you're the least reliable witness ever. I suggest you leave the witness stand and go back to witnessing your crimes on television. Yes. Yes, sir! Aw, poor guy. So who's the second witness? I believe a break is in order. The court will now adjourn for a 15-minute break. Mr. Flinch, prepare your witness. 15 whole minutes? Alright then. I guess that's one full episode. The defense has no objections. Looks like Flinch finally got serious about this case. And that means the real game starts now! What do you think about this, Pearl? She thinks I'm leaving. She's like, nope. I ain't getting involved in this case. No, you're screwed. Just end the trial already, Mindez. It's over. Shouldn't have continued the trial. You're dragging it on. She's clearly guilty. That's what Pearl thinks. Well, Pearl, today I'm going to prove you wrong. And that's pretty much the end of this, the first half of the trial then, I guess? Is that the end of the prologue? Kind of confused. Or are we just in the middle of the prologue? No, I guess we're just in the middle of the prologue. Okay. Phew, glad the first part's over. That witness was quite a character. I bet he'd love to be one in a crime drama. He ended up making it a comedy, though. I think if poor Speller was found guilty because of shaky testimony. That would kind of suck. But at least now it looks like we might be able to get a Speller a not guilty verdict. Yeah, I hope that cheered Speller up a bit. I want to know who this other witness is going to be. It's going to be Darklaw, isn't it? Yeah. I forgot about Darklaw. She's reading my newspaper. Maybe it's just me, but she doesn't look pleased. She's the one that did it. Yeah, it's going to be her. It's definitely going to be her. Oh, it's you. I appreciate your efforts, Mr. Wright. Thank you. But while I understand your drive to win this case... My drive? This is not the time for your personal ambitions. I don't... I told you before, didn't I? That Speller is pleading guilty and that you should accept the proposed punishment. Yeah, but you know, I'm an American, so... I can't do what I'm told. This incident has already been settled between our school and the police. But Miss Darklaw, Speller could be innocent. Believe me, it will be in Speller's best interest if you end the trial as soon as possible. The more this trial drags on, the more traumatic it is for this poor girl. I'm sorry. See, if only I'd not made that misclick. This is all stemming from that. She may be saying that she's guilty, but is she really? Ellipses. In any case, Mr. Wright, we don't want our school being shoved into the limelight because of this case. So if you could please refrain from picking up meaningless details such as that toy. Get this trial over with quickly. This is your client's wish, Mr. Wright. Okay. I'm going to make this drag on as long as I freaking can, just because of you. It's a relief to hear that. Let's go, Speller. Yes, Miss Darklaw. We're going back inside? Nope, not yet. What the heck was that all about? We've been busting our butts in there trying to prove that Speller's innocent, and she expects us to just give up now? Why are you yelling at me, Maya? But when you think about it, Darklaw's acting very strange. Her own pupils on trial and she just stands around reading other people's newspapers. As you do. Yeah, what's she so busy reading about anyway? There's nothing about a Speller in that paper. Was she checking the soccer scores? The soccer scores! So American, Phoenix, jeez. Flinch looked really confident about this new witness. I'm a Speller's defense attorney, I'll stand by her no matter what. Is it Darklaw? Is it Darklaw? It's gonna be Darklaw. That break was not 15 minutes. Is it Darklaw? Of course, it's probably gonna be. The court will now reconvened. Prosecution, is your witness ready? Of course, Your Honour. Bailiff, please bring her in. No, it's not. Okay. Who the hell are you? Witness, state your name and occupation.
My name is Olivia Raldente.
Olivia Raldente?
The warm winds of the Mediterranean Sea carry the spicy scent of a seafood stew.
Is she really allowed to bring knives into the courtroom? No. No, just no.
A hot Sicilian stew that soothes the hearts of sailors braving the raging waters.
No. That's dangerous.
Blessed be the Sicilian cuisine and il nostro mare.
She's got all kinds of props. Yes, Miss Aldente is employed as a cook on the freighter where the crime happened. A cook? Interesting attire for what you're wearing, Miss Aldente. This is my work outfit. It gets very hot in the kitchen, you know. It'll be a pleasant change after that chocoholic guard. He got up my nose. Nice to see a judge remaining impartial. Miss Dente discovered the defendants in the cargo hold when she went for supplies. She found a speller that would make her the crew member that Johnny saw fighting with the speller. That is right, Mr. Wright. Miss Dente was the first person to discover the intruder. And he already knew this? I'm so confused. Then she's a victim of assault, hit with a steel pipe. How cruel! If only I had my precious kitchen knife with me at that time. Did you just make a tower bridge out of potato skin? that does take some skill, I'll admit that. Nick, look at that! She's an expert potato peeler! You better watch out around her. She might peel potatoes at you. No! I'll keep that in mind.
Witness, you will now hear your testimony. Describe to us what happened in the cargo hold.
Certainement, gladly. Testimony? Testimony. Witness testimony. When I found the girl. I went to the cargo hold to check the supplies. It was past 10 p.m. And I found that girl hiding and clutching one of them bizarro toys. She made as if to run away, so I tried to stop her. Then she grabbed the pipe. She shot, but she fiercely swung the pipe at me. I tried to dodge, but she hit me on the head. I blacked out for a few minutes. Okay.
According to the medical record, you suffered a laceration to your head, correct?
It's covered by the chef hat, so you can't see it now. But my job of veggies is not in the rhythm of the strikes, chop to chop. So can't you just take your head off? Take your head off. You can't just take your head off. No, take your hat off. And, show us the scar or something. Whatever. Clearly that's impossible.
That sounds most terrible, Miss Dente.
I should have been more careful, but she looked a little Piccola girl. Piccola girl? Olivia's much taller than Espella. Yeah, Espella's about the same size as you. I may be short, but I'm well proportioned. That's what matters. Your Honour, the prosecution would like to present the decisive evidence that proves this defendant's guilt. Ellipses. My god, those are attack eyebrows. Oh, if there was ever a Phoenix Wright film, and I know there's already been one, if there was ever a Western Phoenix Wright film, Von Karma has to be played by Peter Capaldi. With those eyebrows, there is no alternative.